Alright guys, it's your boy Blue Falcon coming to you with another video. Alright, if you're watching this, you want to know if you should buy a gaming laptop in 2022. Alright, so let's just get right into it. I want to break this video up into 4 categories. Alright, one is availability, 2, portability, 3, price, and 4, overall enjoyment. All right, so let's get into the first one. All right, the first thing that I think you should all consider, right, is availability. And the reason why I'm saying that, for me, historically I was a console player, right? I own a PS5, I own an Xbox, I own a Nintendo Switch, and even prior to that, I only exclusively played on consoles. Only recently, I started thinking to myself, I might want to make that switch, all right, over to the PC. Now, I'm gonna make that another video, totally, right? And I'll probably leave the link up here. But just for this video, if anybody knows the current climate in the gaming world, you know that Sony, Microsoft, and it seems like now Nintendo, they're all dealing with these shortages, all right? The chip shortage seems to be affecting the production of all these consoles, right? Now, for some odd reason, it seems like that shortage is not affecting the PC market, at least not the gaming laptop market, right? And for those who play on desktops, right, it is affecting it, but we're talking about gaming laptops, all right? So for this video, you guys, the availability is insane. It's totally insane. It's crazy. Like, you don't have to deal with going to the store and, oh, is it there PS5? Hey, sorry. And then you want to try to buy it online and you have these scalpers jacking up the price 2 times, 3 times the original MSRP. Now, we don't gotta deal with any of that. With the gaming laptop market, it seems like it's totally available. And what's so dope too, you don't have to only buy from one company, right? There's not a stock model of a gaming laptop. You can buy from Asus, XPG, MSI, the list goes on. And that's what really makes it cool. So in that, I definitely give it a good, a check plus, all right? Now, second thing that you probably want to consider is the portability, right? Obviously, it's a gaming laptop. And let me just say this, for those of you who were on the fence, like maybe you were like me and you were a console player and you don't know if you should really, make the shift over to PC, or maybe, you already are gaming on a laptop or a PC, but, if you were playing on older iterations of laptops, they were like these huge bricks. The technology has really increased. It's ridiculous, guys. Like, I'm telling you, even as I'm recording this, I'm recording it on a Asus ROG Zephyrus, and I tell you, like, me putting it in my backpack, I don't even know it's there. I get to bring it wherever I go, and that's what makes it dope. I mean, that's after all, that's why you want a laptop, right? Because you want to be able to bring it everywhere you go. You're not subjected to only playing it at home, like these home consoles, aka the PS5, the Xbox, yada yada yada. The Switch actually has done a good job because they give you that hybrid. But I'll say this: if you're looking for that hybrid style where you can just plug it into your TV and play, and you could bring it with you on the road, think of a gaming laptop like the Nintendo Switch on steroids. I know a lot of people are going crazy. Matter of fact, this is why a lot of people are going crazy over the Steam Deck, because people want that portable aspect to their gaming, right? But they also don't want to be subjected to third class graphics of the Nintendo Switch. And mind you, the Nintendo Switch is still pretty good for the most part, but definitely if you want something that with a little bit more kick, a little bit more oomph, right, the gaming laptop is the way to go. All right, the third thing that I think you all should consider is the price. Now, oddly enough, you guys, I actually do believe this is like the only real con of a gaming laptop. So what do I mean? Console manufacturers like Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, they're able to sell their consoles at a loss, right? And they make up for that loss by selling their games and selling it extremely pricey, right? So you go into the store coming out with, if you can even find it, but you go into the store and you're buying a PS5 for like maybe $400, $500. And yeah, that's cool. You get a really strong, powerful system, and it's extremely affordable. But you guys, over the years, you got to take into consideration that, you got to pay for an online service, which in the PC world is free. But you got to pay this yearly subscription for online service. The games are $60, $70 on the PlayStation and, Xbox. Nintendo is at $50, but even at that, it's just extremely pricey. So that's how consoles kind of make up for it. Now, and the reason why I'm saying this in the first place is because the con is that in order to for you to even enter the door of PC gaming, in this case PC laptop gaming, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a considerable amount of money. We talking about for a decent gaming laptop, which is not that bad, but again, I'm not counting nobody's coin. If you got the money for it, then do it. But realistically, just to kind of have a good gaming experience, you're gonna probably be spending no less than $1,000. Now there are some budget, laptops out there, $899, things like that. But when you factor in tax, you're gonna be pretty much spending $1,000, right? And that's just for the low end. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm gaming on an Asus ROG Zephyrus G15, and that was, borderline. Well, at least what it's being sold for. Currently in the market, we're talking about at least 1,600 plus. But I got it for a great steal on Facebook Marketplace, for less than $1,000. So if you're willing to actually do that, hey, be my guest, right? That is a gamble, but that was a gamble I was willing to take personally, and I'm extremely happy for it. But again, these laptops, they are going to be we're talking about at least 2 times, 3 times the amount of a gaming console, right? A home console. So unless you're willing to dish that money, is probably something you may want to kind of wait, or maybe you just avoid altogether. I will say this though, right? You don't have to pay for online, right? So you don't have that yearly fee. Now let's talk about, just doing the quick math, right? But let's say a PlayStation 5 is $500, right, you guys? And let's say in the current market, like these consoles usually have a 10-year life cycle, 8-year, 10-year life cycle, but let's round it up to 10. If I believe, correct me, please, correct me in the comments if it's something else, but I believe for a PSN, you spending $50 a year, right? You guys, that adds up. After 10 years, you pretty much paid for you paid for a second PS5. That's $500, guys. And that's excluding the games, right? So do you see where I'm getting at? So in this current market, yeah, it's $500 for these consoles, but you're actually going to be spending more if you're paying for the online service. The games on the PC are extremely affordable. There's so much sales that go on, whether it be through Steam, whether it be through Greenman Gaming. There's so many different types of online services that the PC world provides. But the point being is that there's these sales that go on literally all the time. Some of them sometimes even give you games for free. For free, guys. Like, I can't make this up. Like, I actually bought, or not even bought because it was free, right? I actually downloaded Tomb Raider for free on Epic Games. You get what I'm saying? It was totally free, guys. So yeah, there's that, right? Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that's what it was called. But yeah, you get the point, right? I got it for free. So that's my point. If you're willing to just wait just a bit, you'll actually realize that you're not spending nearly as much money in the long run if you're choosing to go the PC gaming route, right? The last thing, which leads me into my last point, which is number 4, the overall enjoyment. Now, you guys, at the end of the day, you're gamers, you're trying to game. So the most important thing you need to factor in is the enjoyment. Will you be enjoying yourself on this? Now, I don't know about you, but for me, I definitely, I'm enjoying myself, right? Simply put, you guys, again, I bought the laptop because, I have a family now, so I don't really like to go home and game that much. So what I try to do is bring my gaming, and if I'm outside in the world, whatever the case may be, I get to play on my break. I get to play at someone else's house, whatever the time is, right? But I get to have these incremental breaks in my day, and that's when I choose to, hey, let me try to game on this laptop, right? And I don't regret it at all, you guys. So that's the enjoyment that I get. And now, and going even into the games, yeah, we don't have some of these exclusives, but you guys, if you're just willing to wait, PC gamers, we just got God of War, right? We just got God of War 2018. So that's what I'm kind of talking about, you guys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we may not get it day one, but we still ended up getting the game, and we got a superior version of the game. We got a superior version with better graphics. Now, yeah, the story is still the same, and I'm not gonna go too deep, whatever the case is, but you guys, it's extremely enjoyable. By the way, if you do wanna check out God of War PC, I got some of the gameplay in my channel. I'm gonna leave the link below, or I might add a tag. So check it out, you guys. But guess what? I was gaming on this exact laptop. You get what I'm saying? But you guys, I think those are the 4 main things that you should really consider. And I just have to say, real talk, because Blue Falcon is gonna keep it real regardless. I really do believe you should, if you can afford it. All right, don't break the bank. Don't put a hole in your wallet or in your pockets. But if you could afford it, I definitely recommend buying a gaming laptop in 2022. All right, you guys. All right, with that being said, if you found any value in what I had to bring, the information that I provided for you, and maybe it just helped you, take that leap of faith and actually get into the gaming laptop scene and the PC gaming scene altogether, then you guys, please subscribe, press the like button, smash that like button, and support the channel as best you can, and share, you guys. If there's anything else you would like me to cover regarding gaming laptops, please also write a comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. With that being said, Blue Falcon over and out. Game hard.